にたどり着くことができるのでしょうか。運命よ、ここにいでよ。
剣に誓う。我が剣よ、影に従え。
火力全開。
判決を下す。
Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with the leak information with some verifiable validity to it, okay? So, shout out to the boy Zen Yet, as always. Literally, like, he's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, he's my go-to. If you guys recommend any other ones, please leave it down below. But as you see here, event spoilers, Golden House. Here we can see Child and in his final form. Glimpse of tradable rewards in the event shop. There are more, but that's all the leak shows. I'm going to be interested to see if this actually requires resin, because there seems to be a lot of rewards to actually obtain, and they do look kind of pricey unless he's very generous when he drops rewards, right? Okay, so going into it, you'll see Ningguang versus Child. Now this was the leaks that a lot of people have seen already. However, he actually has an alternate form, and as you see here, he kind of reminds me of what's his name, Final Fantasy. He reminds me kind of like Odin. Not really. I was gonna say Gilgamesh at first, but I meant to say Odin. Yeah. So, I mean, this is not gonna be the Child that we end up getting when he's probably summonable. But one thing that I find kind of like scared about is it's very possible that they could just come out with a second character with the same name, just different. If they do that, I'm gonna be very kind of disheartened, I suppose. I wonder if they'll let us like change skills out or something like that along the lines later, like later down the line, excuse me. There's also this fellow here, not sure what he does, but he does have a way mask. Yeah, I'm guessing he might be like, it might just be, it's MiHoYo CEO, I'm weak, bro. Is this the 8 people dungeon? I don't believe this is the 8 people dungeon. I feel like the 8 people dungeon was the fake leaks, unfortunately. Just keep that in mind. A lot of people were talking about the fake leaks, but I mean, it is what it is. 1.1 item, concentrated resin. By combining these materials, it will create concentrated resin. With this, you can refresh your resin anytime. Basically, if you're too busy, create this item and use it in a different time when you're free to grind. Keep in mind that it takes 80 resin to make 2 of these concentrated the condensed resin. While you can use condensed resin for getting rewards instead, you can also use it to get extra rewards combined with your regenerated resin. Condensed resin equals 40 resin. So pretty much you're turning 80 resin into 40, which is really, really good. I think that's definitely kind of worth it. The item left of the resin is a crystal core, which you can get by grabbing crystal flies, the glowy butterflies that are usually near statues of the 7. So that's definitely going to be something that you guys are going to want to farm. Absolutely useless for people who actually need and use the resin, but a lot of people, there are times when you're not going to be able to play. Being able to just transform this into condensed resin and then play at a later date, or like if you want to just log in quickly, just pick up the resin and then leave the house, whatever you want to do. Like there's been times when I needed to burn my resin as fast as possible, so I would literally just do something that I know would take a short amount of time or whatever. Like sometimes you gotta leave the house, bro. At some point you gotta leave the house. Not everyone has to be stuck at home like me with Corona. While you can use your condensed resin for getting rewards instead, you can use it to get extra rewards, so you'll see that over here. And let's see, there's more. The context of this page is unknown, however it has Mona in it, the unknown star, the dream star, the predestined star. So this must be from, this will probably be the updates as they come out. Keep in mind that we do have a version, a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and part 5 already planned. So this game, even though we might not have a ton of content after like level 35 yet, guys, there is a roadmap and there is a plan in terms of how the story will progress, which means that there's a lot of life left to give in this game. Let's see what else he put in here. Let's see. Zen, yeah. I definitely recommend following him. I really like following him. He's very like up to date on all this, which is really good. Gliding challenge event page. Oh, that's why, because I did that. Participate in the challenge and collect as much emblems as you can to receive higher points, win medals, and obtain various rewards. You'll see here. Pretty much just participate in the event. I'm not sure if they actually give out official. It doesn't look like he posted the drop official. As you see here, portable nutrition bag, a special prop designed by a certain alchemist. The portable bag prepared dishes in together and can be eaten quickly. Clicking on the empty slide, you can add in 2 food to be eaten whenever, which is pretty cool. And Important question, does Paimon fit in the bag? 1.1 Wind Spirit Catcher. Oh, this is going to be cool. Practical prop that can seal in wind spirits. Using the wind energy can generate a wind field anywhere at any time. So that is definitely going to be interested. Rivali's Gale is ready for people without Venti. That is actually really cool because honestly, not everyone's going to have Venti. I personally wailed for Venti specifically because of that free Rivali's Gale that is innately with the characters. So yeah, if you have Venti, this item seems useless. And that's the main issue. If you like, having Rivali's Gale is literally a walking cheat code. I called Venti a walking cheat code because of that. Knowing that this is the case, knowing that this is coming out means that I don't really recommend summoning for Venti. Venti is not broken. He can be replaced with Sucrose in terms of combat, right? So, like, honestly, waiting for Zhongli might be your play. Waiting for Zhao might be your play. 1.1 Pocket Waypoint. Man-made prop that resembles the teleportation structure. You can place this anywhere in the open world. By doing so, you create a portable waypoint and can teleport there as long as it's there. Now this is really cool because what this will allow you to do, this will allow you to place in front of areas that normally you won't be able to teleport to immediately. Like say there's like 5 ores that spawn in a certain location that you really like, that you can just put a waypoint there, you teleport there every day, you mine that ore, or if you want to, or, no pun intended, I'm sorry, or you could put it in. However, you may put it somewhere else where you just want to spawn naturally, like, or teleport to. It is what it is. Okay, so next on the list, one more 1.1 leaks. New QA addresses some issues and quality of life changes coming our way in the future. I'll mention now that they do not address hot topics such as resin or gacha. I'll be posting the QA in replies. And yeah, so going into the quality of life changes that they have announced, and this is all from MiHoYo, by the way. Mini social events will be introduced soon. Ability to disabled auto camera is being worked on. Extra XP when upgrading equipment will be returned. Ability to report players in multiplayer. That's actually going to be pretty good. Keyboard/controller remapping. That is definitely going to be a huge quality of life change that I'm personally looking forward to. Allow expedition characters to be usable. Let's see. Upcoming quality of life changes. Able to lock your weapons and artifacts. Amazing. Encyclopedia, Monster, Animal, and Plant 1.1. So you're going to have an encyclopedia. Hopefully that comes with a little map. Then that way you won't have to pull up the interactive map every single time. Compass that detects Animoculus and Geoculus. That's going to be very useful for you players. Able to use food and healing items faster. That's actually going to be amazing because I hate pulling out my bag trying to eat a food while I'm in the middle of a boss fight. Like, bruh. Especially when you're in co-op, when you can't pause, it sucks. Elemental reaction bug for water and lightning will be fixed. Fixed for Lisa's attack that is sometimes unable to inflict elemental reactions. Bugs all around elemental reactions will be addressed. Fixed for the low damage on overloaded reaction, 1.1. Like, this is huge news for quality of life changes for version 1.1. That's amazing, okay? Oh man, that makes me, I'm not gonna lie, I got, the Woody had to, I need to get down. Okay, there we go. Alright, right when I finished the QA scuff translation regarding Mona and catching, they released an English announcement. Read that one up. Read that one for a more proper translation. Looks like they're giving us some summons as well. Okay. And then I'll do this. Alright, so MiHoYo official community. Expected effect when casting Elemental Burst. Starward Sword, the damage of each attack. Oh, this will be the effect of weapons and artifacts won't apply to Ketching's Elemental Burst. Dev team confirms yes, last hit doesn't have bonuses from equipment. Fix will be applied October 10. Compensation will be sent to all players. All players, not all players that have Ketching. So we're getting a 300 gems from that. On Mona, Elemental Burst damage is abnormal and the actual damage is weak. Dev confirm it is weak. They will be adjusted to the value to make it stronger, as well as her bubbles. Fixed on October 10th as well. We will be getting another 100 gems for that. The damage bonus effect on Mona's bubble state is bugged, as well as the elemental reaction inflict is bugged. Attacker's damage increase effect and the target's vulnerability effect are superimposed between the two between the two effects. Example, if character A receives the effect of damage increased by 20% and monster B receives the effect of increased damage received by 30%, the final damage caused by character A to monster B will be 50% bonus effect. In the multiplayer, the effect Prophecy of Submersion is bugged. It fails to increase the effect of water-related reactions to teammates. The effect is only for Mona herself, not other teammates. The text description is ambiguous and will be corrected in version 1.1. After some characters jump to cancel the heavy hit, you will still see a problem of hitting special effects. The current technician is locating the cause of the problem. Apologies at the end, and that's all to it. Too long didn't read. Mona is very buggy at the moment, and catching has one bug. Buffs for those two, fixes in October 10th, compensation to all players. So that's no wonder why her ult does mediocre damage. That is going to change. Catching will hit like a truck now. That's amazing. Is it amazing? I don't have it. I think either way, it's a good thing. It's a PvE game, right? Like, buffs are always welcome. New version update every 6 weeks. Major updates, I already went over that. Happy birthday to Xingxi. Aren't I supposed to be giving you a gift in your inbox? Oh, that's why we got the gift, right? Yeah, so definitely look into Zenyet. I would definitely recommend him. He is absolutely the plug. And yeah, reputation event feature. I don't really want to go too deep into that because there's not really too much information in terms of how you get that. And then you have the child boss that a lot of people were talking about. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys, grind. I'll catch up with him. Stay blessed. Crazy quality of life changes. Some buffs to characters that were not working properly. Keep in mind that these aren't actually buffs. They're just fixing the characters. Fortunately, they're giving us some compensation. However, I do think that one single is kind of iffy for those that like wailed out and have been playing these characters for so long. I know one person with a 7/7 catching, and I think he's definitely going to be very happy to hear that he's about to hit like a madman. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all enjoyed this video, I'll be doing my best to bring you proper information. Like I said, make sure to follow Zenyet. Like, he's the plug, man. He's the plug, and I'll be getting my information mainly from him in the future. If you guys have any other sources that I could like look into, I'd love to you know, spread and diversify my little portfolio of information. My little web, right? Anyways, stay blessed, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Peace.